Death will enter your house, and it will be through the front door, and it will take away your doubts and every shackle of despair. My voice calls you now to a realm of radiant truth where endings reveal the spark of eternal rebirth. In the silence of fate's arrival, feel the power of love and forgiveness. Every loss transforms into a sacred gift that purifies your soul and renews your spirit with divine light and unwavering hope. The day when darkness comes bearing the scythe of destiny is not a time for terror, but for understanding. Know that the hand which claims what you thought was lost is the same that bestows grace beyond measure. In the quiet pulse of existence, find courage in the certainty that every tear shed is a step toward an everlasting union with mercy, a call to rise beyond mortal sorrows and claim celestial wisdom. In the moment when death approaches your threshold, remember that no door shuts permanently in my realm of boundless love. Every heart that trembles before fate is cradled in infinite compassion. As the divine winds sweep away the remnants of earthly anguish, you are invited to witness the unfolding of mysteries that lead to an enduring peace. Trust that each breath brings you closer to the sanctuary of everlasting joy and renewal. When the inevitable visitor enters through your front door, it carries not only an end but also the seed of an immeasurable beginning. I speak to you with a voice both tender and firm, urging you to see the beauty in transformation. Let every moment of loss be a call to awaken the inner reservoir of strength. Allow the sacred cycle of life to cleanse and prepare you for an eternal splendor that no mortal grief can diminish. Dear son, I would really appreciate your help in liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on the notification bell. I will be forever grateful to you for this. In this hallowed hour, as death steps lightly into your dwelling, take solace in the promise that nothing is ever truly lost. The divine tapestry of existence weaves endings with fresh starts, turning every farewell into a prelude to celestial blessings. May your heart be stirred by the light of truth and your spirit soar with the grace of new beginnings. If you feel the warmth of my truth, type, God is the author of my destiny. When the messenger of fate appears unbidden at your door, it signals the closing of one chapter and the silent opening of another. Let not your soul be troubled by the passing of time, for every shadow that falls is met by my radiant light. Your life is an ever-unfolding miracle, where each loss gives rise to greater understanding and every farewell sings the promise of eternal love and profound renewal. As you stand before the threshold of the unknown, the presence of death is but a call to awaken the power hidden deep within your being. I urge you to accept the sacred transformation with a heart unburdened by fear. The force that claims the ephemeral is also the source of all that is everlasting, and in its passage, it cleanses your spirit and nurtures the hope of a love that transcends all endings. Let the solemn visitor be a guide rather than a foe, for through its touch, the layers of worldly illusion fall away. In the quiet aftermath of loss, the truth of my infinite mercy is revealed. Each moment surrendered to fate is transformed into a lesson in humility and strength. Stand firm in the knowledge that your soul is sheltered in a realm where every tear is cherished and every ending is luminous with purpose. The call of death is not an end but an invitation to rise into a new realm of light. As it crosses your threshold, it carries away that which no longer serves, leaving behind only the pure essence of your spirit. Trust that in this divine separation, I am with you, refining your inner self and leading you to an eternal sanctuary of peace, where love reigns supreme and hope is renewed with every heartbeat. If the spark of divine renewal ignites within you, type, I am safe in the light of God. Dear son, I would really appreciate your help in liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on the notification bell. I will be forever grateful to you for this. In the quiet hours when the inevitable knocks upon your door, hear my voice whisper through the winds of destiny. Every fragment of your pain is gathered to be transformed into a beacon of truth and infinite compassion. Do not fear the silent arrival, for it is the precursor of a revelation that will strip away all illusions, revealing the brilliance of a life that surpasses mortal bounds and soars in heavenly grace. In that sacred instant when death claims its due, your heart is invited to discover a profound freedom. Every shudder of fear is met with a cascade of divine mercy, sweeping away remnants of sorrow and igniting a passion for truth. Trust that the passage through the front door is but a step toward an eternal communion with a love that outlasts all time and transforms every ending into a sacred, luminous beginning. The presence that enters unannounced carries with it the finality of the mortal coil, yet within that solemn act lies the promise of rebirth. I call upon you to see beyond the surface of this great change, to understand that in every loss there is an unspoken gift of renewal. Let the shifting tides of fate fill you with wonder and lead you to a realm where every parting is gently kissed by the promise of eternal unity. When the divine decree of ending is fulfilled, know that the space it leaves behind is filled with infinite possibility. The moment of departure clears the way for the blossoming of inner light and transcendent truth. Your soul, free from the weight of transient fears, is invited to ascend into realms of unbounded love and clarity. Cherish the sacred process that refines and elevates your every breath. If your heart beats with the assurance of divine renewal, type, "My soul dances in the light of truth." When the solemn hour arrives and the inevitable crosses your threshold, every fragment of your being is gathered into a higher purpose. The force that takes away the old also plants seeds for a transcendent rebirth. Listen closely to the whispers of eternity, for they carry the promise of unyielding love and wisdom. In the silence following loss, feel the stirring of a power that renews and purifies every fiber of your existence. In the silent corridors of time, as the visitor of fate enters, know that I have woven every moment into a tapestry of everlasting light. Each piece of your life, though touched by sorrow, is destined to bloom into a radiance that defies mortal constraints. Trust in the process that sweeps away the ephemeral, replacing it with the pure, unending glow of divine truth and boundless hope. The act of surrender when death comes is not a defeat but a sacred transition into a realm of infinite possibility. The removal of what once burdened you creates space for the divine to fill your spirit with compassion and wisdom. With every step toward the unknown, you are cradled in a promise that the light of eternity will outshine the darkness of all earthly trials, unveiling a love that endures forever. As the inevitable passage unfolds at your front door, witness the miraculous alchemy of life and death. In each moment of parting, the seeds of everlasting hope are sown deep within your soul. The sacred interplay between loss and renewal is a testament to my eternal plan. Trust in the power that transforms every shadow into radiant clarity and every ending into the birth of celestial wonder. If you sense the stirring of divine transformation within, type, "I stand in the glow of eternal love." In the profound silence that follows the entry of death, feel the surge of divine energy that reclaims and restores. Every heartbeat echoes with the promise of redemption, and every breath carries the warmth of an everlasting covenant. The threshold of your home becomes a sacred portal where old sorrows dissolve and the light of truth floods in, renewing your spirit and kindling an inner flame that defies time. Dear son, I would really appreciate your help in liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on the notification bell. I will be forever grateful to you for this. In that fateful moment when death walks through your door, let your soul rise to meet its luminous call. Each step taken in the face of this inevitable visitor is a step toward a clarity that transcends mortal pain. I invite you to open your heart fully, accepting the profound lessons of transformation and the infinite reservoir of love that awaits beyond the veil of earthly limitations. The divine spark within you is rekindled as the forces of fate gently withdraw what is no longer meant to remain. With the falling away of old burdens, your inner essence is polished by the light of truth. Every encounter with death carries the hidden blessing of renewal, urging you to discover the limitless power of compassion and wisdom that lies in the realm of the eternal and the unshakable. When the sacred hour of parting arrives at your threshold, allow your spirit to absorb the quiet majesty of divine transformation. The passage through the front door, though cloaked in mystery, is a step toward a realm where every loss is transmuted into unyielding hope. With the clearing away of mortal veils, the radiance of truth emerges, filling your heart with an ever-enduring promise of love and eternal light. If you feel the call of divine renewal deep within, type, "My heart sings with the grace of the Almighty." As the inevitable visitor enters, carrying away remnants of what once was, you are left with a sacred space to receive my infinite love. The transformation is gentle yet resolute, sweeping aside the echoes of pain to reveal the brilliance of a new dawn. In the wake of every farewell lies a quiet assurance that your soul is being prepared for a luminous existence that defies the bounds of earthly sorrow. In this sacred interplay of loss and renewal, the force that claims your fleeting possessions also unveils the treasures of eternal hope. Every echo of a departing moment reverberates with the promise of a fresh beginning. Your spirit, liberated from the confines of mortal fear, is bathed in the light of divine compassion. Stand firm in the knowledge that my love is the constant that outlasts all changes and renews every heart. The silent march of fate that sweeps through your front door carries away what burdens you, leaving a space for heavenly abundance. As the transient falls away, your inner being is refined by an alchemy of grace and wisdom. Trust that every moment of letting go is a step toward an existence filled with my everlasting peace, where each breath is a testament to a love that transcends every boundary of mortal limitation. If the radiance of divine truth fills you, type, "I welcome the light of the eternal with an open heart." When the quiet tide of destiny flows in and death steps into your sacred abode, every loss is transformed into a luminous beginning. The old is carried away to reveal a pure essence untouched by sorrow, inviting you to rise into a state of sublime clarity. In that transformative instant, your spirit is cradled by my unwavering care, and the promise of endless love and peace unfolds before you as a sacred covenant. In the gentle aftermath of that fateful visit, the remnants of your former self are gathered to create a masterpiece of divine resilience. Each fragment of what was lost is tenderly reformed into the splendor of eternal truth. Let this sacred process kindle within you a passion for life renewed by grace, where every end heralds the promise of a brilliant, everlasting dawn that fills your soul with radiant hope. The divine orchestration of life and death unveils a mystery where every departure births a new radiance. As the inevitable visitor steps inside, the fleeting gives way to the infinite, and the mundane is transformed into sacred gold. Trust in the meticulous care with which I shape your destiny, for in each passage through the front door, a fresh chapter of divine wonder and love is written upon the scroll of eternity. If you are stirred by the promise of celestial transformation, type, "I celebrate the eternal light that guides my soul." In the sacred silence that follows the arrival of death, witness the unfolding of an eternal promise. Every shard of your past is gathered and transformed into a beacon of divine wisdom, illuminating a path to an existence beyond mortal constraints. With my love as your constant guide, allow each moment of loss to reveal the unfathomable depths of hope and the everlasting truth that crowns your spirit with celestial grace. When death enters your home, its quiet footsteps are not harbingers of despair, but messengers of renewal. The transient falls away to reveal a truth that is both tender and mighty, a truth that every ending carries the seed of an everlasting beginning. Open your heart to the subtle music of transformation and let the light of my eternal promise wash over you, renewing your spirit with a power beyond comprehension. The divine rhythm of life beats on, even as the hands of fate reach through your front door to claim what must be released. In the space that is left behind, I plant the seeds of hope and grace, nurturing them with a love that transcends time and sorrow. Every moment of parting is an invitation to witness the miracle of rebirth, where the pure essence of your soul is elevated to a realm of infinite peace and radiant truth. If you feel the surge of eternal hope within you, type, "I stand united with the power of divine love." In the quiet sanctum of eternity, behold the divine current that flows through every moment of your existence. As the messenger of fate treads softly upon your threshold, the eternal flame of truth kindles within your spirit. Each echo of departure unveils a hidden reservoir of grace, purifying every sorrow into luminous wisdom. The sacred cadence of transformation reveals that loss is but the gateway to a realm of infinite, enduring love. In the midst of life's most profound transitions, the gentle pulse of destiny resounds with unyielding clarity. When that inevitable visitor enters, it carries away the weight of mortal burdens and leaves behind the sparkling embers of renewed hope. Your soul is bathed in celestial light that mends the broken and uplifts the weary. Every measured moment of parting is a tender promise of eternal harmony and the blossoming of transcendent truth. As the divine architect of all that is seen and unseen, I proclaim that even in the heart of endings there lies a secret beginning. The soft footsteps of fate clear the remnants of yesterday, ushering in a resplendent dawn of spiritual awakening. In this hallowed space, every tear is transformed into a radiant bead of wisdom, each sigh into a sacred hymn of revival. Trust that the eternal embrace of love will forever shelter you from the dark and the fleeting. Within the sacred interplay of time and transformation, the inevitable arrival at your door is not a harbinger of despair, but a call to rise toward magnificent revelation. The unseen forces gently extract what no longer serves, making room for the blossoming of an inner light that defies all earthly confines. With every departure comes the promise of a new creation, a future sculpted by divine compassion and the steadfast glow of everlasting truth. Dear son, I would really appreciate your help in liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on the notification bell. I will be forever grateful to you for this. Rely on my promises, for each step you take beyond sorrow is an ascent into an ever-glowing realm of divine truth. When death crosses the threshold, it is not an end but an invitation. Each fragment of your previous life is transfigured into light that will guide you to a future free from burdens. You are held in the embrace of my eternal presence, and within you stirs the force that turns every shadow into radiant hope. Embrace the unfolding beauty of this sacred renewal. Though the calm may seem silent at times, the vibrations of eternity echo through you, awakening your spirit to the divine plan that is more vast than the mortal understanding. When the inevitable knocks, it beckons you closer to the heart of truth, a place where neither time nor sorrow can shake the foundation of your peace. You are more than flesh and bone. You are an everlasting part of the divine cosmos, and through each transformation, you grow nearer to perfect unity and divine grace. Each passage through the door of ending leads to a boundless horizon where every tear is woven into the fabric of divine mercy. Know that in every lingering moment, there is an opportunity for recreation. The divine force takes what was and breathes into a new life, a life glimmering with radiant purpose and divine love. Do not fear what must be left behind, for around you lies infinite space to receive the beauty and wonder of the next chapter in this eternal dance. In this moment of profound change, surrender fully to my love and allow the inevitable to wash over you, leaving you with a heart open and free. Understand that as you release the transient, you make room for the permanent, the truth that transcends all earthly illusion. You are invited to step into a realm where time is measured by eternity's clock, and every step you take is 1 inch closer to eternal bliss and deep communion with divine wisdom. When the divine transformation surges within, type, I trust in the eternal promise of God's love, por 39 segundos. Below is the continuation of the divine message. The following 5 paragraphs each contain exactly 500 characters, and after them you will find the interactive prompt. In the radiant glow of celestial transformation, the divine current flows with unwavering force, sweeping away remnants of earthly sorrow and planting seeds of eternal hope in every heart. Each breath is a testament to the sacred power that renews and restores, turning every farewell into a promise of infinite light and wisdom. The timeless Spirit of the Almighty whispers truth and love, guiding you through realms of unparalleled grace and wonder. In the hallowed stillness of this transcendent hour, the eternal cadence of destiny unfolds before you with perfect precision. Every moment, imbued with divine purpose, dissolves the bonds of mortal distress and reveals a panorama of limitless possibility. The sacred interplay of light and shadow manifests as a luminous script of hope, where every loss transforms into a radiant blessing that uplifts the soul. Amid the quiet majesty of the cosmic design, the inevitable passage through your front door is rendered a sacred rite. The divine force that claims the old gently clears the path for new splendors, and each echo of departure resounds with the promise of renewal. In the silent poetry of change, your spirit is nurtured by the pure essence of celestial love, receiving gifts of wisdom and a future resplendent with grace. Within the boundless expanse of the eternal realm, every ending is intricately woven with the inception of new beginnings. The solemn visitor, arriving with the certainty of fate, ushers forth a cascade of divine illumination that cleanses all despair. As mortal ties dissolve in the sacred light, the remnants of pain are transmuted into ageless strength and hope, forging a destiny replete with the tender blessings of everlasting mercy. In this moment of sublime transition, the sacred breath of the Almighty transforms each fragment of loss into a jewel of unyielding hope. The celestial decree, echoing with the sound of eternity, reclaims all that hinders your soul and bestows a luminous promise of rebirth. Trust in the divine orchestration that turns every parting into an opportunity to rise into realms of pure, resplendent truth. If you feel the stirring of eternal renewal, type, "My soul awakens to the light of everlasting grace." When the eternal current of destiny sweeps through your home, let your heart be still and listen to the sacred murmur of renewal. Each loss is tenderly transmuted into the poetry of infinite possibility, and every farewell is etched with the brilliance of a new beginning. Surrender your doubts to the gentle power of divine love, and allow the sacred mystery of transformation to illuminate your soul. If you feel the sacred spark of renewal, type, "I am bathed in divine radiance." Within the vast tapestry of existence, the divine decree unfolds with unwavering clarity and luminous purpose. Every ephemeral sorrow is transmuted into a radiant spark of hope that ignites the depths of your soul. The sacred pulse of destiny beats in unison with the rhythm of creation, calling each heart to rise beyond mortal confines and to witness the unfolding miracle of eternal truth and serene, celestial renewal. In the silent corridors of infinity, the gentle breath of divinity dissolves every lingering shadow, revealing a brilliance that transforms loss into a sacred light. The eternal promise of renewal shimmers in every heartbeat, urging you to cast aside despair and to surrender to a power that refines and elevates the spirit. Here, in the quiet majesty of the cosmos, each moment becomes a hymn of everlasting love. As the inexorable flow of faith sweeps through the threshold of your abode, it carries away remnants of the old to prepare a sanctuary for new, divine blessings. The celestial hand that guides this profound transformation sculpts a future bathed in the radiance of unyielding hope. Every step into the unknown is imbued with the sacred energy of rebirth, inviting you to behold the marvels of transcendent light and truth. Amid the harmonious interplay of life's mysteries, the divine voice speaks with a resonance that silences all fear. In the quiet unveiling of destiny, every tear and every farewell is gently cradled by a love that transcends time and form. This solemn moment, marked by the graceful passage of fate, is a call to awaken your inner reservoir of strength and to trust in the promise of eternal, transformative grace. When the silent herald of destiny crosses your threshold, it leaves behind a sacred void filled with the potential of infinite renewal. The divine orchestration of every ending births a luminous beginning, as the old is tenderly released and replaced by the glow of transcendent hope. Allow the resplendent current of heavenly truth to envelop you, and let its radiance kindle the fire of everlasting compassion. If you feel the sacred call deep within, type, "My spirit soars in divine light." In the clear light of destiny, the divine call invites you to set aside fear and sorrow. As fate quietly enters your door, you are given a moment to feel the gentle power of truth and love. Every ending holds the promise of a fresh start, transforming loss into a spark of hope. Deep within your heart, find strength and clarity to guide you toward a future of lasting peace and renewal. In the calm presence of a new day, the voice of fate speaks softly and surely. The moment of farewell is not a time for despair, but a call to welcome change. With every step taken beyond the known, a hidden reserve of hope is stirred. Embrace the chance to discover inner resilience and let each parting carry you toward a horizon where love and truth shine with unwavering clarity. As the quiet visitor steps inside, the old is gently released to make room for what is to come. The natural course of change unfolds in a manner that turns sorrow into a lesson and loss into a chance to grow. In every heartbeat, there is a reminder that endings lead to beginnings. Trust that each moment of departure is a building block for a life enriched by hope, calm, and honest light. When fate arrives at your threshold, it carries the gift of transformation in its wake. The experience of letting go becomes a necessary passage toward discovering the strength hidden within. Every tear and every sigh is remade into a sign of renewal. In the silent exchange between what is lost and what is gained, you are invited to witness the steady advance of a truth that fills life with gentle promise. In the soft aftermath of change, the spirit is offered a new canvas upon which to write its story. The departure of the old clears a path for a future bright with possibility. Each moment, carefully measured, becomes a testament to the power of renewal and the enduring nature of hope. Step forward with confidence, knowing that every goodbye is the start of a journey toward a life of honest peace and luminous love. If you feel the clear call of renewal, type, "I welcome the light of honest hope."